All right. Well, we can just hop into it then. Where did we leave off last time? On our last session, which was actually pretty recent.
In a worse place than we started.
We are in the abyss, and we have gotten robbed.
Yeah.
Cool.
The last
All
thing I
right.
typed is "we all go to sleep because."
Oh yeah, the guy
It
came
was
out.
It was
What was
a
it?
rough day.
The guy came out, Jim Jaw, and he went, "Uh-oh," whenever he realized that all of our shit had been stolen in the night.
Truly, he did not keep us safe for the night. He owes us money.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree.
Well, he could just jump in there as you just hear him go, "Uh-oh." Where I gotta. Where did everybody go, eh?
Don't you know we got robbed?
Oh boy, it does sure look like it.
Uh-oh is right, my friend. What the heck happened to a peaceful night of sleep?
Well, I went to bed too. I thought your friend there was gonna keep watch, make sure nobody came in, but
Don't blame our friend.
Well, I
This
can't
isn't
help it.
his
I
fault.
was sleeping too.
But
Did you even know those people?
this
Who
is
was it?
this is your establishment. You just let them in.
Well, they're traveling people as well, just like yourselves. We're welcoming to all sorts here.
Did they say anything about where they were going, at least?
I don't try to meddle with people's business, don't you know?
Do I believe him?
Give me an insight check.
All right.
Eric, could I check for any I don't know what the ground of this plane looks like. Can I check for any markings of like footprints, tracks,
Yeah, give me a survival check.
survival?
All right. Insight check 23.
23. I will send
Yeah.
you a message.
Okay.
Ooh, secrets.
Time for whispers.
Eric, as you're sending that message, can I help out with the tracks?
Yeah, give me a survival check. Yeah, give me a survival check as well. Well,
So I got a 12.
okay.
14.
All right. So 12, and then Borg, what was your survival check?
14.
14. Between the two of you, you can see some tracks leading off from this cavern, but it gets too dark to really follow it beyond like your encampment without kind of starting to separate from the group and losing sight of the camp. So if you want to, you can explore further. You can see it leads down one of the tunnels that's kind of branched off from this little pocket cavern that you're kind of tucked away in.
I would like to explore further.
Okay, yeah. As you
Solo? Okay, yeah.
as you
Yeah,
lead,
I'll go solo.
okay, as you lead out and going into the tunnels further, you see the group of you see Borg disappear into the darkness, and it is pitch black unless you're going to light some sort of source light yourself.
I just have standard dark vision.
So it is
Right.
standard dark vision relies on sources of light to still see. It is
Gotcha.
so black that that's not going to give you anything.
All right.
Oh, weird question.
You hear
Do
a
I
voice.
hear something? Do
What
I
do you
hear
hear?
something down the tunnel?
Yeah,
Do I
you hear a
conversation?
voice, a female voice just calling, Roo.
It's a cave siren.
Okay, so
Oh gosh. um,
Eric, I am looking around for Borg now. Did I see him walk away into the dark tunnel?
I think so. Yeah, that would be.
All right, so I'll go see if I can I'm gonna go to to the point where I can just see, so I'm not totally engulfed in darkness.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to call out to him.
What do you say?
Do I hear him?
Yeah, I was like, Bog, are you down there?
Yeah, you're like 10 feet
Yeah.
apart.
Oh, okay. Like shouting in his ear.
But we can't see each other. I'm right here, you idiot. Just 10 feet in front of you. No, I'm just barely keeping sight on these tracks.
You're
So
in
wait,
total darkness.
Have we left the hostel yet, or
just the
still,
two of
like,
them.
hanging
We've split the party
Okay.
effectively. It's just the two of them.
out?
Great.
Oh, wonderful.
Nothing bad's ever happened.
No.
I guess I'll tell you to like follow my voice to get out of the darkness because I can't see you.
Yeah. So
All
I
right,
will
so-
take one step out of the darkness.
Yeah, I'm heading back to the hostel. You can stay here if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. I don't even know where we are.
So yeah, I'll head back.
Okay.
Yeah.
to
As
the-
you guys head back, you swear you hear just a faint voice on the wind in the tunnel. Roo. Roo.
It's now an encounter.
All right. Yeah, so as you guys rejoin back in, I will say the two of you get I'll say either one of you make a straight roll, or the two of you make a perception roll at disadvantage. You can either have one person, one roll, or both of you at disadvantage. Your choice.
For what?
Perception.
I will say perception's kind of one of my higher ones.
Yeah, that's one of my harder ones as well.
But is it harder or
Yeah, I only have a +1 in perception.
I have +5?
Oh, there you go.
So I'd say we just do the one roll. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
15.
15. Well, you can't see anything. As you're walking back, you can feel your footfalls almost like just like tacky towards the ground. A little sticky as you find some spots just kind of hold up. Like you can hear like a as you pull your heel up. Not every footfall, but some of them as you walk by, and you kind of notice that change in texture. And when you get back to the light, you can see that some of those stickiness seems to line up with some of the footprints that disappear.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Eric, I have a random question. Is Sia still with us, or did she like ditch us in the tower?
So Sia did not come with you into that pool box thing, the fire blood room, because she did not roll. She did not roll high enough dexterity to get past the door.
Oh,
Lucky her.
Oh, right.
Yay.
We should have given her an earpiece.
well,
You guys find anything that was out yonder?
No.
Can't see anything, but we might be able to feel our way through.
I'm gonna also just
there's-
fire is in my hand again, as per usual.
Okay.
I got light. We
That'd
need light.
work.
Light cloak.
Yeah, if we need to see, we got ways around that, man.
Yeah, I know. I was like, all right.
Although we don't have any torches or anything like that anymore. All that's gone. So
so
My light spell is a can. Could do this all day.
fine.
all right. So is Jim Jar still with us?
Yeah, no doubt about it.
All right.
The little gnome kind of just looking up towards you guys.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say, like, come on, man. It's been a long couple of days. Can we just like sit down, talk about this? Sure, you don't know anything.
I hand to the fire. I have no idea who those folks were and what they ran off and took you with, but like least I can do is least I can do is help you out in your time of need. If there's something you're looking for, where you're headed, I could help you out if you know what I mean.
All right. So Cyrus is gonna walk up to Jim Jar and, like, not menacing or anything, but gonna put his hand on his shoulder and he's gonna cast Zone of Truth around us. It's gonna say, "Are you sure you don't know anything about where they went?"
You casting yourself a spell there, my friend?
It's his gloves.
Listen, man, I am.
What's the
I'm just
save?
looking to get some straight answers here, and I feel like I haven't gotten any since we set foot in here.
What does he need to do to save? It's wisdom.
It is.
And can you read the spell for me, because I don't know if he's telling the truth or not.
Yeah, so it's you create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on the point of your choice within range. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, charisma.
On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. And so I know whether the creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw.
Okay. You gather that they have succeeded on their.
All right.
Now, my friend, why all the magical games here? If you want to ask a question, you can just ask, and I'll respond honestly. No, no ifs, ands, buts about it.
You have some gloves on?
If you want to bet on whether I'll tell the truth or not, I'll take that action.
I am done with your bets, man. It's hard to come across an honest fellow in these parts, and especially where we just came from there as well. So you gotta understand we're on edge after having a bunch of our stuff stolen from under our noses after being promised safety, right?
Like I said,
like I'm not an unreasonable guy here.
No, and I feel awful about it. I feel morally obligated to try and help you out as best I can, and be happy to help if you're needing to, you're going somewhere. I have no idea who you guys are. I'm putting a little bit of trust, me by myself, against 6 able looking folks here. So it's just me here, so I might as well put my trust in you guys that you're not going to do anything untoward either, if I don't say so myself, but here to help.
All right. So Cyrus will take his hand off the shoulder, step back, and say, "All right, I'm all ears. What do you think you can do to help us?"
Well, where are you guys planning on going? Are you just sticking around these parts?
I want to chase after the people who stole my shit.
Oh, okay, we can try and do that. You're not from around these parts, obviously, but it is a little tricky to travel if you're not adept at it. So I could maybe help you out. I've got a pretty sweet ride to at least move fast through these parts.
What type of ride you talking about?
Just a little pet I have that lets me get places a little easier. He doesn't get tired. He doesn't get tired nearly as quickly as I do. But there's room enough for all of us to ride on top.
What will it cost us?
Well, I think this is just repayment for you guys getting stolen. So I'm not charging you anything. Don't worry about it.
All right. And any idea where we start looking first? Any place that these other travelers would have wanted to head to first? You know this area better than we do.
Well, nearby there's the Gorgon fields, there's the wet dens, and the muck farm. But I'd probably avoid the last two just because they're the dangerous ones, and
The Gorgon Den is the better of the three?
Gorgon
Gorgon
Fields.
Field.
Or Gorgon Fields? That's the better?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe it is.
All right. Cyrus turns around to the rest of the group. So, what do we think? We going least dangerous to most dangerous here? Or does anyone have a place they'd rather go to first?
Or did you see anything when you entered the darkness? Did you get any indication of where they went?
I couldn't see anything once I got into the tunnels. Complete darkness. Though I could feel things. There seemed to be a trail of slime, like sticky feet. Seems whoever took our things may have left us a trail.
Why don't we follow the sticky feet and see where they take us?
Can we do that from your sweet ride?
Don't see why not. He can kind of an all-terrain vehicle if I don't put it mildly myself. But just a question for you guys: if we do find your stuff and who stole it, where are you guys planning on going? Are you traveling to the abyss, or like is this something you're looking to explore? I could kind of be a tour guide if you're looking. I can show you around. If there's places you want to go, people you want to see.
Have you?
Got a star map. Sell you a star map if you.
A star map?
In the
Are
abyss?
there stars out? Like if we look up, do we
No.
see any? Yeah.
Just a blank piece of paper.
Accurate.
I don't think we're much for staying around here and being tourists. I think we want to get out probably the way we came.
It is.
Yeah, if you know a way out, then that would be great.
Yes.
I don't know a way out, but my daughter's tends to dabble with connections to the material plane. Maybe I could take you to meet her. She can ferry you on your way. But
What's the name?
Give me a persuasion check.
All right. Ooh, it's gonna be a 6.
Okay, perfect.
6?
Would possibly the pickup time be in the beginning?
Is he
All right.
now? Why do you want to know my daughter's name, there, pretty boy?
Let's see. Where
I just like being able to, put a name to a name.
oh yeah, no problem.
And
Yeah,
in our experiences, we've definitely gotten split up a little bit and met some strangers, and I just think information is always really powerful, especially in my line of work.
Absolutely. But she's kind of like private with that kind of stuff, and I don't want to speak on her behalf.
Yeah, no, that's fair. A name is an extremely intimate piece of knowledge to hold about someone.
Yeah. Now, if we are going to go see her, if that's what you're looking for, we'll go find your stuff first. The problem is she kind of lives on the other side of the abyss, so it'll take years to kind of travel that far. Or if you can convince Gorthok, he can quick travel you around the abyss, so we can go see him.
Who's Gorthok?
And how do we get his favor?
Gorthok the Thunderboar. He's a peculiar, prickly sort, but if you
Of course, sounds like a thing.
if you can sweet talk your way with him, he can get you anywhere you need to go.
All right.
And you'd be willing to leave your establishment unattended?
Oh yeah, no one will find this place.
We found this place.
So did the other group.
We didn't find this place. I think we found him, and then he led us.
Yeah. The other group, are they more capable of moving around down here on their own? Like, did they need you to guide them around like we did?
Oh god, no! They said they broke out of a prison. They were all naked when they got here. I provided them with some clothes, yeah, they said they fought some tentacle lady, and yeah, they had a wild story.
And you
Don't
didn't
you know?
think to tell us that
Well, they were
before they
sleeping.
robbed us?
So they sleeping. It's their story to tell.
But it's your establishment.
I have strict rules about speaking for other people.
What's rules about robbing?
If we knew that they were escaped convicts, we might have been more careful with our shit. But, you know, bygones be bygones. I think we would appreciate any help you can offer us at this point.
Yeah, well, if you guys are ready to go, if you want to do anything before we get going.
I don't
Can I
have
just-
much pack.
Traveling light today.
What's with the mushrooms?
They just
They're just mushrooms lighting up this cave.
so when you look at the mushrooms, they don't light up the cave. Well, I guess in the pocket they do, but you see them kind of growing everywhere. They just aren't as bright in the darker pockets of the cave where you can't see beyond just the mushroom itself. But yeah, the don't you know the Lycia here are just inhabitants.
If I try and detach one, firstly, does he look pissed off? And secondly, like, is it still luminescent?
It is, but as you hold it longer, you can see it starting to fade a little bit.
I still put it in my bag. My bag that I don't have.
You're now
I
just holding
realize
this
You're
mushroom.
just holding it.
So Eric, just for clarification, I unequipped a bunch of my gear, so
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
fine.
lose it.
Yep.
But what did we actually lose? Like you said, anything would I have lost my daggers, my crossbow,
Basically think of it, you have just your clothes, so any cantrips, that's about it, or spells, if you have them.
But I keep my daggers tucked really in there.
Yeah,
They
you
were
really
really gross robbers.
Cool, great.
And we
Well,
really
right up.
heavy sleepers.
All right, unarmed strike and spells is what I got then.
Yeah.
So, all right. As you guys are prepared, Jim Jar says, "Well, don't you know I gotta summon my pet? So just give me a second, please. Don't look. It's a bit of a personal kind of thing. I don't like
I'm
people
definitely
watching.
doing that. I'm not looking, but I'm looking.
Okay. As you guys are are you looking away? Who's looking away? No one. Okay.
I'll be respectful.
I will cover my
Nah,
eyes.
Cyrus does
A
not
good old weave.
trust Jim Jar.
All right. So you see him starting to reach his hand into his belt, and I don't know who is detecting magic last time. The little pouch that he had at the front of his belt, he's starting to stick his hand in, and you can feel him kind of rooting around a bit. And he starts pulling out, and you see this large, bulbous, tubular head reaching out, and it just keeps coming and coming and coming as you see this giant snake erupting from this bag of holding that he's got, or this bag of holding object that he has. As the snake lands, it is a giant poisonous snake that he's like, okay, well, if you guys all want to hop on Trouser, there's enough room for everybody.
It's a trouser snake, Eric.
No.
Swear
It's
to God.
it's a poisonous snake. His name is Trouser. So hop
Cyrus
on.
is just gonna be damn. Turns to Isa. Bet you're jealous.
I've got two.
All right. Yeah. Now, I hesitate to say this because I said it last time, but now I feel like literally I don't have much left to lose. So he hops on.
Hops on. All right.
This time I said I, so if it comes back to bite me, it's just me.
Okay. Who
I'll get up.
you guys all hop on?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So Jim Jar gets on. He's like, all right, yeah, Trouser, let's go. And the snake starts to slide forward as you're all riding Trouser, the giant poisonous snake, through this tunnel, weaving your way. It takes a bit of time as the hours go by and you're holding on. It's a fairly comfortable ride. He's like, is everybody doing all okay? We can take a break, and you stop for maybe like a short rest or not, and keep going. And like these tunnels seem to go on forever. Every now and then a break in the path, a split, a fork, but Jimjar seems to know where he's going. After what feels like 9 hours, you could feel that this giant snake kind of slow down as you hear Jimjar say, something's up ahead. I think we're too early for the fields. Does anybody want to go take a look before I put my my snake at risk?
What makes you think there's something up ahead?
Well, Trouser here says that he could feel something tremoring, little vibrations up ahead.
I'll summon Dominic.
Okay.
And I'll say to the group, keep an eye on me. I won't be able to see. I send Dominic ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna hug the walls.
Yeah. As Dominic travels forward, gets about 100 feet away or so, and you can start to feel something crawling on the ground. Something, decently large, like something maybe like a about your size. I'm trying to think of probably not much bigger than any of you, but a little bit bigger than all of you. So like medium sized creature just crawling in the dark.
And I can't see it.
No, it's pitch black. Even unless you have true sight.
I don't have true sight.
No.
I'll relay that to the group, saying something's up ahead.
It's just one creature.
A creature's up ahead, about 100 feet. Dominic can't see him though.
Can you cast light through your snake?
I could have casted light on my snake before he went.
Oh.
But then that's how I lost him to the spiders, because he could be seen. Otherwise, he's a black snake in darkness.
Well, so
I could get Steve to test the waters.
or is this creature like patrolling around? Can we just like use Dominic's eyes to basically like navigate around this creature?
The tunnel itself is narrow enough that you can't just work around. Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was just saying, just to let us know, like when the creature is like veered off from in front of us.
Yeah, I thought Connor said something too.
Oh, sorry.
No, okay. The tunnel is tight enough. It's maybe 20 feet wide that it'd be impossible to kind of get around it.
Oh, okay.
And the vibrations are consistent, like it's moving.
You can just feel like footfalls of this creature every like now and then, and like it's like in terms of the vibrations.
I'm going to turn Dominic into a little lantern. I just want to make sure I can do this. Because I can't do anything while he's over there, but I could take one of the 26 remaining stones I assume I still have. Why would they steal rocks from me?
That's fair.
Or I pick up a rock from the ground, either or. I cast light on it. I put it in Dominic's mouth, and I sent him back.
Okay.
He's now a lantern.
Well, as he lights up, what you see crawling along the bottom of this tunnel is an orc. The reason why he's crawling. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can see an orc crawling on his hand, on his basically his elbows, just doing the military crawl.
And he's making that much noise just doing a military crawl?
Well, your vibrations, right? It's not. I was trying to simulate the vibrations, not the noise.
Okay.
I mean, we could take an orc. If we needed to. Like, maybe he's not even dangerous.
Yeah. Can I try like sneak around him?
Eric said it's like a
Tight fit.
small tunnel.
Yeah. I'm wondering if this orc is lost too, and this is how they're getting their way through the tunnel.
Now, wait, is this isn't like someone from the hostel, eh? Like, would you
I
Through-
can,
Wasn't there an orc that was part of the group?
recognize?
I mean, I can see 6. Like I have dark vision.
Well, are you gonna threaten the light anymore?
Because yeah, I had him like close his mouth, so he was just like in darkness.
Hmm.
Can I talk through my snake?
Yep.
With the rock in its mouth?
Rah, 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 rah.
Just like light blinking on and off, on and off.
Hey, who goes there?
Are you lost?
Rot's not lost. Don't get any closer. Rot is very dangerous.
I believe that.
You sound
I
like
am very small.
you sound small. Where are you? Show yourself, but stay away.
Show yourself. Stay away.
Ah,
I'm gonna risk it.
snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Okay, little snake. What do you do? What do you want?
So, can you see him now?
I can see him.
Do you recognize him from
Eric.
the hostel?
Like, I mean, sure. Yeah, looks familiar. Like, I don't know how good of a look you took at the people that were there. You noticed there was an orc. Kind of looks
Or
like a
can you
similar.
describe him to Jim Jar? Would Jim Jar know?
I can talk to you guys. I just can't see you, and I can't hear you.
I like for the sake of this, like, yeah, it looks pretty much like the orc you saw. Now, Snake, what are you doing here, Snake?
I'm looking for someone.
Okay, who you're not looking for Ront, are you?
I'm looking for Gorthok.
Haven't heard of Gorthok.
How long have you been down here?
Oh, we've been down here for feels like a long time. But we got free recently and just left camp this past day.
Can I see any of our stuff on him?
As you look through, you notice he's like military crawling as you kind of like peer over his body. He doesn't seem to have any of your gear with him, but what you notice is his back end seems to be like almost a different texture. As you look, it almost looks like the bottom half of his body is stone.
Gorgon Fields.
Yeah.
Oh. Right.
Yeah. We're not dangerous, but I have friends with me.
What do you mean, friends?
The common definition.
Other snakes.
Can your friends heal?
Maybe. Are you in need of help?
Ront would like help.
And Bront is his name? The
Ront.
B? Bront. Okay.
Big gray orc, big under
I'm
jaw,
gonna-
big tusks. He's got a ponytail off of the one shoulder, scars across his face.
I'm gonna drop the vision so I can talk to the group.
Okay.
So the snake's still there. He's
Yeah.
just. I'm gonna say.
Why
One
you don't
moment.
talk to me anymore, Snake? You quiet.
I can't hear. I wouldn't even know that's happening. Relate to the group. There's an orc up there with legs that seem to be petrified. Maybe he encountered the Gorgons. He seems to need help, but can't move very well. Kind of seems like a best case scenario for us. I've told him we're friendly.
I'd say with the caveat of if he can help lead us to the others who have our stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't
appreciate
I
that when
don't
we
think I can actually help him. The only thing I would have had until this morning, I don't think could help with petrification. Like I can try, but I don't know if I can do anything with his legs.
He
You-
doesn't
Anyone else?
have to know that.
All right, yeah, we can help.
Okay. Back into the snake.
All right.
I'm sorry for that.
Snake's dead.
Yeah, Snake's dead, isn't it? He was just like, Snake, bad, smash.
You know, he's just like laying down closer. Snake, please talk to me. You're my only friend.
Aw, poor Rot.
My friends are going to try to help you, but you have to promise not to hurt them.
Won't promise if you fix.
We will try. All right.
Okay. All right. So back to the group. What's the group doing?
All right. Going forward?
Yeah.
We gotta pick him up, right?
All right.
Guess so.
Jim Jar goes, all right, onwards, Trouser. Let's go. It starts wriggling its way, kind of just sliding down this tunnel. And you quickly close the gap, approaching this orc lane in the middle of the tunnel. The lights that you have on you, whether it's the flame or the light cantrips that you cast so that there's a pocket of light around you, you see half frozen on the ground, stone legs. Oh no. You're the folks from the camp last night. How are you doing?
Apples crack.
How are you guys doing?
Seemingly better than you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Traveling late.
It's it dangerous down here. You can help?
I mean, we're missing a few things. You wouldn't happen to know where those things went, would you?
Ron don't
We
know.
could help better if we had our stuff.
Ron don't know anything about that.
Uh-huh.
Where are your friends?
They went further down. I ran into Crazy Bull and got separated and trying to get back to something safe.
Now I'm curious, just out of curiosity, how much do I believe that he's telling the truth, that he doesn't know anything about our stuff?
Give me an insight check.
Nope.
So much.
7.
He seems very trustworthy. You got like this like rapport with Ront already.
I mean, look at that face.
And he said he ran into a crazy bull. Maybe like Thunderboar.
Uh-huh. All right.
Okay, you fix Ront now. And he like and flips his legs towards you.
You know what? I might be able to actually do something here.
Go on.
Dispel magic. If it's a magical effect, that might work.
All right. So as you cast Dispel Magic, tell me what that looks like.
Yeah, you know, everything's going to be fire based, so I'm going to rub my hands, start some flames, and then just try to spread them out across his legs, and hopefully they'll burn the magic away, but keep him safe.
As you do so, and you start to see the flames ignite around the stone. he almost like it's heating up, and you see the legs kind of, you could swear move for a second, and then it washes over, and they're still stone.
Well, that's all I had.
Ron would like legs back, please.
We
Eric,
would also
can
like our
I-
stuff back.
I cast detect magic
Sure.
on the legs.
On the legs.
Yeah, as you take the time to detect magic, like I think it's a ritual spell. Do you have a ritual spell, or is it just a regular spell?
Just constant. I just think it's.
Yeah, I don't think rangers have rituals. So yeah, you do. You just do magic, detect magic. Just pieces of rock. There's no magic on them. Give me an Arcana check if you are proficient in Arcana.
That's me.
Do I count?
Do you have a dot beside your Arcana?
I'm half proficient.
No.
Oh.
Wow.
Jack of all trades doesn't count.
Half
No.
dot?
11, Eric.
Sorry, you're not quite sure. I would give you advantage to this though. Specifically,
Cool.
Issa.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy. And that one.
Okay, you're like
She's great.
You're like I remember studying about petrification in school, but it's just not coming to me. You know, like they said I never need it in
Where I'm from?
where-
Hilarious.
yeah. So, yeah.
I mean, this looks familiar, but we'd likely need someone more powerful to help you. I mean, turns to the group. He could come along. Could we, like, are his legs in a way that we could get him to the snake? Like, onto the snake?
He's not gonna be like legs on top of it and like spread apart over the back of the snake. You'd have to like lay down flat.
Yeah.
Go in his mouth.
I was going to say, we would have rope to tie you, but
Now,
it seems to be missing.
and Jim Jar goes, "Now that's an idea." Sorry. Oh, don't you know that Trouser wouldn't mind carrying him in his mouth, but we got to just be careful because Trouser can have a mind of his own sometimes and just gobble them all up.
Can I talk to Jim Jar just to the side a second?
Yeah.
If we do go this route, to be like, hey, do you have anything on you that you'd be able to either smash through this? I know you seem like a pretty strong guy, or anything else in that bag of yours, or
Like
that would be able to help him.
like you're betting on smashing through that rock so he can get his legs back.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a pretty strong dude. I could probably punch through those.
Okay.
Can I do a medicine check, or can someone do a medicine check to see if just his legs are rocks?
Yeah, I will confirm this.
Now, for the record, he had this conversation on the side.
That's true. I wouldn't know.
Okay.
We wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I am definitely like, this guy helped steal all of our shit, right? So I'm not interested in healing this guy. I want to take him to where we're going, find out like how, like maybe he has some tips about defeating this boar or something, and then deal with depetrifying him after that is kind of my. I just don't trust him to heal him up after he's just stolen from us, right? But that's just my
Yeah.
sass. So I'm not going to tell the guy that, or anyone, that there's a chance that we can break him free yet. I think bringing him to where we're going.
I think with Iza's sense of morality, which is very Hammurabi, she wouldn't stop you.
Fair enough. Can we load him up unless anyone feels really strongly? I'll cast false life on him, just to give him some temporary hit points
Okay.
in case he does snag himself on like a tooth or whatever this snake has in its mouth.
Okay. So as you insert the the half rock hard Ront into the snake's mouth. You guys start to slither off, and
He'll get eight temporary hit points.
okay. Yeah. Anybody, literally anybody, jump in if you want to add anything or stop me at any time. But
Okay.
No.
as you do,
My snake. That's all.
Jim Jar, Jim Jar. All right, Trouser. Keep heading the way we're heading. We're going, and then after 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, Jim Jar slows again. We're getting close. The Gorgon fields are just ahead here, so be prepared. You don't know what's gonna come at you. And as you slide in, just seeing around the 30 feet, you notice that the stony texture to this cave spreads out into like a very like a dry. Think of like dry grass in the spring before it kind of goes green. It's all like yellow. That kind of textured vegetation spreading out. The ceiling of the chamber seems to open up into darkness, just pitch black, where your lights can't reach the ceiling of this chamber. And you start to hear a sound. And then a footfalls walking across. What do you guys do?
I'm going to remind everyone in my group. This is not my first encounter, very quietly. This is not my first encounter with Gorgons. If you look them in the eye, you'll become petrified. So maybe don't do that.
How come he's only half petrified? Did he half look at them?
Isn't
Is
there?
there a
How do
time
you
limit?
look just with the bottom half?
Do we get like a quick peek and that's it?
Something's not adding up.
No.
If you have- if you have anything reflective, you can use that to look into, to look around.
Well, luckily we have all our stuff still to be able to do that.
I don't know. You got flasks. If you have anything that could contain water, that could be a mirrored surface.
You guys got robbed
all
robbed completely. Just your clothes and your armor.
No flasks.
no.
They picked you clean.
Wow.
But
I'm gonna go ahead.
Well, I have picked up some pebbles along the way. Okay, but what I might be able to think we can sneak around this.
Okay.
Would that be a good thing? I don't know. Like, do you want me to? If we just kind of sit here for a little while, I can, make us get it hopefully through here unscathed.
Well, if you're, don't you know that if you're sneaking by here, I better put Trouser away. I don't
Can
want
he come back?
Oh yeah, I can bring him back, but I don't want my big snake to get injured here.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
that
could.
works.
How does the group feel? Do you want to try it?
Does Ront disappear as well as he does that?
No, he's just laying in the field next to you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Trying to drag Rot through here for trying to essentially pass without a trace on our way. Dragging him would definitely not be a bonus to the ability.
Bait.
I could. I
Yeah.
could make him if we can move him. I could make him move more quietly. It wouldn't be my first choice.
So, at the very least, should I just kind of hunker down for a couple minutes and give us an hour of stealth bonus, make us a little sneakier? Really, no cost if we just take a little bit of time to do that. All right, yeah. So I'm just gonna squat down cross-legged and start figuring this out. So
Yeah.
unless something happens, plus 10 to stealth checks.
Okay.
All around. Except I'm going to specifically choose. Should I not give it to Rot on purpose? If we're gonna do we
All right. As you guys
Yeah.
as you guys pass without a trace, and you start working your way through the field, I'll get you to roll your stealth checks in a second, but you can hear the breath closing in on you. Footfalls of approaching, and we'll take a break there. All right, let's hop back in. Okay, everybody, instead of rolling initiative, can you roll me a stealth check?
Not rolling initiative yet.
Do we have pass without a trace though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus 10.
That is a nat 20 plus 9, Eric, 29.
Okay.
Plus the 10 on top of that?
Oh, I guess. Okay, yeah, for 39.
No one's finding you.
18 plus
18.
10, so 28.
24.
Including the plus 10.
Nat 20.
27.
Jeez. Sorry, I didn't hear Tyler. What was yours?
24.
Okay. So as you guys are all creeping through, you start to hear a goo 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 goo, and from your glow of light that's wrapped around your cloak, you start to see this giant, or I guess large, bull-like creature, steel gray skin, almost metallic sheen, as it rushes towards you. It is going to, Issa, try and charge you. What's its attack? 16 to hit, as it tries to rush into you to hit you. So that'll be 18 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw. As it tramples towards you, you feel one of these. What was your?
Is a 6 my
Okay.
strength saving?
Yeah, so you were knocked prone as you fall down. As the just avoiding getting gored by this thing, is the head of this beast rams into you, and you just hear it roar out towards you. Here's a picture of what it looks like. Okay. As you all see Issa getting tackled down, this thing ready to pounce. What do you guys want to do?
How close are we?
You've
How
all
close
kind
am
of
I?
scattered, and I would say with your stealth check, I'll leave it up to you. You guys all did well, other than Issa. So I will say, like, you can be as close or as far as you want. You weren't detected. So
Can I do Hellish Rebuke?
Mhm.
Let's do that. Do that.
roll the damage.
Roll the damage?
Yep. I'm familiar with Hellish Rebuke.
Are you really? 23.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. 23. Yeah, you are able to hit it. You just see this. Describe to me what your rebuke looks like. What kind of magic does your hellish rebuke look like?
I would say my Hellish Rebuke. You said it's made of stone. Do I know that?
It's got metallic gray slate-like skin. You're not really sure what material it's made out of.
I think she just yells like, "I was born in the darkness," and just like cloud, just like of like black, just like
Dark
jets
energy.
towards.
Dark energy wraps around this thing, which is right above you, by the way, because it's stopped on top of you and it's like basically about to just drop its hooves down on trample you. Okay, yeah, damage taken. Okay, now group, what do you guys do? Are you attacking? Are you doing anything else? And we can roll initiative, or if you want to. I think in this case, I'm going to go through kind of each person take a turn, and then we'll see what happens.
Um,
Can
can
I? Oh, I'll let you go first, Connor.
can I, with my, I guess, stealth, get up within reach?
Yeah.
And can I do an action or?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I will cast Beast Bond. So if
Oh.
his intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. So if it's 3 or lower, passes.
Does it pass automatically?
Yeah, it just says. There's like no checks on it.
What is it? Beast.
Bond.
Let me look at this.
I don't think I don't control it. I just can talk to
So
it.
you have to touch the thing for 10 minutes.
I have to touch it for 10 minutes?
Yes.
Or it lasts for 10 minutes?
Oh, no, that's me. You got it right. Fuck me. Yeah, you just have to touch it. You're good to go.
Nice. The whole encounter just wrapped up.
Huh.
Friend.
Don't worry, guys. I got it.
Like he did. Like, it'll be foe. Just so I can talk to it.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Interesting. So it doesn't stop its course of action. You're just linked to it, and you can understand its thoughts, and you can talk to it. So yeah, you are beast bonded with it, and he seems pleasant towards you.
All right.
Okay.
I want to know what you want to do with this. I'm curious. I'm gonna play this out a little bit.
Okay. All right. I want to communicate to the beast that Isa is friend, not foe.
Ooh, okay, yeah. So, how does that sound? You tell me how that sounds or how that looks. As you're in this dark cave lit up by this glowing light below you, this giant metallic boar, and you're just like putting your hand on it, bull whispering. What do you say?
Let us pass. We're not here to hurt you. All we want to do is move on through the fields.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
With advantage. Okay. Persuade.
Because it's charmed.
First one was a nat 20.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Then a 16. Nat 20.
All right.
We're gonna ride that thing out of here.
Fuck. Okay, as it goes. Ooh. Hello, little boy. Who are you? You seem real nice. How can I help you?
We're just looking for some travelers through these fields.
Yeah, you're
And then
much
motion
friendlier
to-
than the last group.
I can see your good work you've already done as I point back at the work.
Oh, I didn't finish that one. Did you want me to would you mind if I finish if he's not with you? It's
we can
it's
get
kind of
to
like
that.
it's kind of like you started and you're almost at the edge and you just weren't able to finish. It's really unsatisfying.
Unfortunately, we need him. Unfortunately, we need him to find those unfriendly travelers. Don't worry, he won't have friendly.
Oh, unfriendly travelers.
Yeah, I just asked you about who's passed through these fields before.
Well, there was, like I said, there was a group that passed just not too long ago, earlier this morning. They're still here if you want to say hi.
Yeah. Could you point us in the right direction?
Yeah, follow me. And he like bows down a little bit.
Can I hop on?
You hop on, and sure enough, like, all right. Yeah.
How long does spawn last for?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay.
I will follow from a distance, staying stealthy. I don't want this guy knowing about me.
Okay. Yeah, so he knows of the two of you so far, and unless anybody else gets closer, you guys walk around, and sure enough, he
Cool.
brings you with
Walking behind them, I guess.
within the 5 minutes or so, about half of the time, brings you to a couple statues that appear to be members of the group that you've seen before, as they stand there, frozen in place, either running, one of them looking like they're holding their ribs. Yeah, they're all like this. That just that one got away. Please, I need to. Can't just let it half finished.
Can we see our stuff like petrified on them?
No.
I got like 3 crossbows, a hand axe, like.
As you're looking through the bodies, like again, I'm 6 minutes starting to pass. You're looking through them. You can't see anything. They've got like cloaks and stuff, and they're running in poses. You don't see any of your stuff on them.
Borg, you have to tell him to run as far away from us as possible while we're still his friend. I don't know how we're getting past him otherwise.
Send him to. No, I'm staying quiet. Nope.
I was like, you're stealth. He only
Yeah,
knows like,
No.
I'm ready, like light.
You might have heard a little peep, but like, oh, shit.
Okay, can I point him off into probably like the most opposite direction of us?
Okay.
Of like basically saying that the orc's that way. The half finished.
Well, I don't think he moved far from where you left him as we walked around. I can go find him. Yay! And he kind of like jumps up in glee. And he's like, okay, hop off. And he like, and you can feel like he's picking up speed as he takes off in a direction. And 30 seconds, a minute, and you just hear, oh God, no!
We sent him to the actual guy. I thought we were just saying he was over there. I
No,
thought that's what you
because
said.
He knows where he was.
I already knew it was.
Yeah, so we just ran off to him.
We tried.
Gotta go.
We
gotta
did.
go.
We did.
Yeah, it is time to leave.
Yeah.
Can I do a new check? Now he doesn't know where I am.
And we don't see any of the stuff.
You see that, you know where the statues are. You can see these bodies of these. I believe it's eight folks. They're all just kind of standing in different positions. Some running, some crouching. One of them is like knocked over. One of them is just smashed rubble on the ground. So there's 7.
So yeah, I'm gonna talk to Isis, and I think we need to
there's 8 statues.
move on quickly before Gorgon comes back.
Agreed. I was legging it.
Okay.
So do a quick sweep of the area. See nothing, I guess.
Okay.
Try
Yeah.
to
You guys keep running. You get to the far end where Jim Jar is like, okay, in here we can make it. At least we can use this tunnel to get to Gorthak. But what you guys gonna do about that group there? They look like they're a little worse for wear. I bet you can. I bet it'd be hard to get blood from stone. Anyone want to take a bet? Holds up a piece of gold.
Why would I?
So the bet is you could get blood from stone.
Well, I bet you couldn't.
Oh, we're on the same page there.
I'm like holding my ribs. I'm like, I'm good.
Now, what if I bet that you couldn't get blood from the stone?
How much you want to bet? Because the odds are pretty high if I could do it. Or should be pretty high if I can do it.
Meaning I'd have to wager a bunch of gold that you
That we don't right now have.
Yeah, are we poor now?
We're broke.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you have that.
Right.
You have that fancy
So-
cloak. You have that fancy cloak. Wouldn't mind taking that off you.
No, it's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is anyone keen to help them? We've already tried to unpetrify one of these folks and we're unable to.
Yeah, I got nothing on that
I have
front.
no.
It would be
I'm-
nice to have our things back, but I like.
Well, like from what we could tell, they didn't have our things, right? Like I would have recognized my shitty shield that's just pieces of plank wood. None of them were wearing a shitty shield made of plank wood, were they? Yeah, so
Here or my crossbows or
when this thing was presumably petrifying the rest of Ront, was there any like could we see what it was doing or how it was doing
No,
it?
you guys pieced out so you didn't get spotted.
Okay. So like I wonder what like it's not like they would have taken off all their armor and thrown away their weapons and then got petrified, right? So like is this
No.
thing
You,
taking
you
on
gather
the
like they're the
like,
statues
is that why
seem to
it's
have
bodies metallic?
their cloaks and clothes. So, yeah, yeah, you wouldn't notice any like metals or things lying about, scattered about in the grassy field.
Interesting.
So they're just naked?
no,
they
they're
have,
not naked.
Yeah,
Wearing
they
clothes.
have their stuff.
Our clothes.
Not our stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
So Gimjar, can you tell us a bit more about this Gorthak, the Thunder Boar? Like, what's up with that guy? How are we going to find him?
Well, Gorthak, he has
Is
a little like I won't say like a house, but he's got a spot that he hangs out, a little den. He offers his services for payment, and like I said, I'd cover the fee since I kind of owe you that much. But you gotta just sweet talk him into being willing to offer you travel, and maybe I could tag along with you to wherever you want to go. I probably should go if I'm leading you where you're trying to get to, and a way out of this place.
Okay. What does he want as payment normally for services?
Let's see. Gorthak, he's a quid pro quo kind of boar. So if he does that favor for us, he usually asks for a favor in return. So depending on how far you're traveling, kind of how big the favor is. So like I said, I'll take care of whatever he asks me to do, if he's willing to send the patrons abroad.
All right.
I don't know that we have other options, Captain. That's you, Borg.
No, me neither.
All right.
Time to get my trouser out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Pulls the thing out and invites you to all hop on and gets ready for the journey.
He seems bigger.
Seems excited.
What else you got in that bag?
Just my own trinkets, some rations. Just things I find here in the cave.
Mind if I take a quick little look in there?
I do. I do have a certain level of privacy I'd like to respect.
Did you throw out something that you think, besides your trouser snake, is cool in that bag?
Yeah, absolutely. And he kind of reaches in and pulls out a little gemstone. You see this big shiny like rock. It's a diamond that looks pretty hefty for his own palm. Find these all over the place. Sticks it back in.
What?
Find gemstones all over the place.
No, be quiet. Don't tell him what it is.
What a nice rock.
Or a rock, whatever.
It was awfully shiny. Figure I could
Have
get
you?
could bet 300 gold for that
found-
that diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we?
Yes.
Let's go to the port.
Let's go to the boar.
Okay.
That's been the whole time.
All right. So as you take your way through, okay. So this part of the journey is going to take a couple days. So you are going to take naps on the snake. So I'd like for day one, someone to roll me an adventure roll to see what you get on the first day riding on the snake.
All right. I can roll first, I guess. It's a D20.
D12. Sorry.
D12. Okay.
Well, that should be good.
A 1. Look at that smile.
Oh god. All right. No, that's cool. That's cool.
Best luck.
It doesn't sound cool.
That's good. Okay. So as you guys start proceeding through, who is riding? I want to know the order in which you're riding. So who would be in the back? Who would be in the back of the snake?
I'll be in the back.
I think I'm in the front because I want to do that whole like seeing through my snake's eyes thing because I still don't trust Gorgon situations.
Ah, the tip.
Yes.
I'll be on like the shaft, you know.
Yeah, I'll feel safe in the middle. I want to be dead center.
Okay. All right.
My husband, the adult man.
You know what? You bought into this too.
Oh no, I'm not stirring the pot.
Okay, so Tibbs, as you are riding at the rear of this serpent working the way down, you start to feel vibrations that are a little bit more significant than the rest of the chamber, and you kind of pick up and notice behind you that vibration seems to be growing. The rest of the party seems to feel it too, but you're the first to see as behind you through the stone starts to break. Some of the ceiling starts to cave down, and then almost like a flat, like from your perspective, this flat disc of spinning, spiraling teeth. This giant 15-foot wide toothy maw starts to come in and is trying to basically bite the back end of this snake and anybody that's back there. I need you, as this thing comes down, it's not like a mouth that closes, it's more like a sphincter that spirals closed and tries to like pinch the back and suck it in.
Muad'Dib. It's Muad'Dib. Yeah.
Yes. As Muad'Dib grabs the back of the snake, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Who?
Just Tibbs.
I
am in the snake.
You are the snake.
I rolled an 8.
8?
Or Muad'Dib. I'm inside Muad'Dib.
For Muad'Dib, as this thing comes and grabs into you, you're actually, it'll just be kind of like your arm and your leg get caught as you're holding on to the back of the snake as you're trying to pull out. The blades start to rip at your limbs, and the pain just starts to rip through you as you take. Let's see. Here, I'm just gonna use the rolling thing here.
That means
38 points of piercing damage.
Jeez.
Damn.
And I need
That would have.
I need you to make a strength save.
I would have almost one-shot me.
17.
All right, good. You're able to kind of pull your arm free. As you get your arm free and your leg free, you're now loose from this thing. As the snake is starting to move forward, this thing falls off a bit, getting some flesh, hungry for more. It's going to start coming back to attack, but you did not get absorbed into this creature. Jim Jar calls it, well, don't just sit there, do something. Her, fight it off. You distracted as the thing's just ripping the tunnel behind you as the rocks are falling. Quickly, what are you guys doing?
Okay.
Psychic blade. Try to hit it with the psychic
Okay,
blades.
before you do anything, you're psychic blading. What's the group doing? I want to kind of get an understanding of what the whole group's doing as the.
I'm gonna try an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, you're throwing a cantrip up, psychic blades.
I'm just getting ready with fists.
You're just holding on. Agent
Put up your
Peach.
dukes.
I'm gonna use guiding bolt on it.
Okay, getting bolt thrown. Cyrus, Issa, Fox.
I'm doing Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, right. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to do a ball of flame just for now. We'll just see how this goes.
Okay.
All right.
So roll your attacks. It's a 20 to hit. I want to know how many people, how many of you hit.
17. No.
21.
3 hits.
24.
Oh, 3. Oh.
Okay. Yeah. So with 3 hits, you find that it starts to get shaken with some. We're not going to roll damage because it doesn't seem like you did that much, regardless of what you rolled. It's more that of like how many times can you hit it before it decides to look for other prey is with the sense that you get as you're fighting through. It's going to come back up. Tibbs, are you going to remain in the back of the snake?
Oh my god.
All right. So who is behind? Who is next up in the order as you rush to the front of the snake, leaving? I think it was Fox who's behind you. Borg taking the rear.
Borg is pretty
No.
sturdy.
Okay, so Borg, the snake's neck comes up. The sphincter closes again, trying to suck you in. I need you to... actually, it's got to attack first. That is a... Actually, that's not too bad. 14 to hit?
It hits.
Hits? Okay, so you're going to take... 33 points of piercing damage and make a strength saving throw. Are you still up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we had
Yeah, if you're down, it's a auto fail.
15.
Yeah, you're able to pull your body parts out as you're. I'm gonna say your top end as you're getting your fists ready. It was a little moist. It was like serrated and ripping at you as the teeth pierce through, but you're pulled back again. Again to you guys, what are you using? Oh, with guiding bolts.
All right.
Since the guiding bolt hit, you guys have advantage on this round for your attacks.
And do multi-attacks count?
They
Like,
can.
will they
Yeah.
get multiple rolls if they... Okay.
So, make your attack rolls on the spells you're using, or Borg, since you're right up against it, you could do like a melee attack.
Yeah.
As
Would
you-
I be able to run up to do melee attacks as well, or is that going to take too long?
Yeah, you can, but I'm putting you both in the back row if you stay back there.
One hits.
Nice.
One
One.
punch.
Yeah, as you punch this big.
It was 20, right?
Yeah, you punch the Moadib.
I'll do vicious mockery, I guess.
Okay, you do have to tell me what you say.
Yeah.
Your mother wasn't into
Never.
Sorry.
Say we already have a trouser snake. That one's got a bunch of teeth. You might want to get that checked out.
All right.
And so it has to make a wisdom save.
Yeah. So it's a 16.
16.
So it saves. That was a
It's 6.
yes.
Smart.
What kind of worm is this?
It was -2.
Oh.
Oh man.
Rolled like a champ.
Good roll.
My psychic blades hit
Yeah.
Eric.
Okay, so it's 2 hits. Agent Peach, as you punch in.
Yeah, one of them is gonna land, and I'll analyze it as I do.
Okay, so what stats are you looking for?
It'll be, I think it's any resistances. Sorry, I'll just read
Resistance
this
to all
verbatim.
non-magical attacks. Immune to
Okay.
psychic.
Okay, so
His psychic.
magic with a tattoo.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's any damage resistances, vulnerabilities, damage immunities, condition immunities.
No. Yeah. Condition immunity is cannot be charmed, cannot be frightened, and that's it.
Excellent. Okay, and that's extract aspects as no action. So as my bonus action, I'll use patient defense to prep a dodge.
Okay. I just want to count out Fox. Did you hit?
Yeah. Flames on the fingers. And I make noises when I do it.
Okay.
One of them hits. Two of them go wild, but one hits.
Okay. Issa, what are you doing?
I tried Eldritch Blast. Even at advantage, it failed.
Okay. Okay.
Wait,
So
did we all have advantage on these, or?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, okay. So yeah, that I'll re-roll these guys. Yeah, no, still only one hits.
Okay. So back row, Agent Peach. Since you're back there, it's going to try a third time, trying to absorb you. It's going to make an attack roll. I'm going to just assume that hits, and we'll move to damage.
Even with the dodge action?
What's dot? Oh, that's disadvantage, right?
I believe so.
Oh, that's better.
Round twos.
How's a 15?
That is my AC. So I think that hits, right? If it matches my,
If it
so my
matches your
AC
AC, it
's
hits. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, so close. Because it was, I think it was a 28 for the first roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's. 37 to hit, piercing,
Okay.
and strength save. As the thing's trying to suck you in, as the
Ooh, nat 20 on the strength save.
Nat 20.
Yep.
Nice. You're able to backflip out of this maw as you find this moment as the blades where they intersect as they're moving, give you a moment to jump away. Coming
All
back
right.
to the group.
Oh, sorry. Can I Hellish Rebuke as a reaction on that?
Yes, you can.
Sweet. I will do that then.
Dex save. What's the number? Actually, that'll probably do it.
Dex save. That's just my save DC. Is that right?
Yeah. So 8. So I think you're good.
13, I think, is my save DC.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's another point towards this thing getting hit. As it's whirling around, another round for you guys where it's starting to get a little bit cautious with you guys.
All right, I'm gonna try something before other people launch into their attacks. How big is this thing, Eric?
It is gargantuan. You can't see the whole thing. You're just face to face with this giant maw of a mouth as the stonework is breaking around it as it's chasing you down this corridor. Jim Jar is basically just holding on for dear life, trying to keep a hold of his snake and keeping it going.
When you say gargantuan, like how big, like how wide across is it?
You can see the mouth is about 15 feet wide.
Okay. So what I want to do is I want to basically cast a major image and try and replicate another gigantic worm, just like not like all the way out, but just like seeing like a row of teeth, like maw coming out of the dirt, like making noise, like trying to like muscle it off its turf, basically.
Okay, as you create this.
Is that something I can do with major image?
Yeah, absolutely. As you basically
Yeah,
whip
I can
up
make
this
sound.
thing, as it breaks through, we just hear the rumbling. This thing's not frightened by another
Okay.
worm but it is going to like. It's going to see if it can detect that it's an illusion or not. So it's your spell save DC for against its intelligence. It doesn't know, so it's going to try and fight this thing. So I'll let you guys finish your round first, but you get the sense that it might not attack you this next round.
Okay. All right, it's over to you guys now.
How far away is it
Uh,
at this point?
it's hovering between 5 feet and 20 feet as the snake is pulling away, and it's kind of breaking through and it's doing lunges towards you as it like its body recoils and pushes, expands like a worm working through the soil, like a giant purple worm working through the soil. This Moadib, as Jim Jar curiously wonders why you all called that out at the same time. You been here before?
I'm just wondering if it's worth putting in another attack round since we're got
Well,
a freebie.
But don't we have to try to like get it to leave? Like if it just temporarily is distracted for a second when it comes back, should we just try to double up right now? I don't know.
Like-
I'm just spitballing here.
Like try and get away. Well, I was like, I figured we were trying to move away anyway.
Well, no, but like just get some freebie shots in. Like
Yeah,
I don't
right.
think it's yeah. I guess with that said, I'm gonna do a little reach around and shoot some fire.
Okay. So again, another volley. Make your attack rolls for those that are attacking.
Do we still get
What?
advantage? Or is it just one round
No,
for guiding bolt?
the guiding bolt has faded, so it'll be not an advantage this go around.
Can it do a deck save for me?
It's a 17.
Well, shit.
I did not hit. With an
No,
Eldritch
did
Blast.
Okay, this illusion this thing starts to swing at the illusion, and it's fighting with it. It seems to be distracted by it. So you guys are not attacked this round. It's back to you guys. What would you guys like to do? It's a good call, Matt.
Pardon me?
It's a good call.
Saved a round of damage for Agent Peach, who's just riding arms akimbo, punching and throwing stuff at the back end of the snake. What are you guys doing?
If I try and distance myself from this thing, is it going to get an opportunity attack?
No.
Okay.
So this is like a non-combat encounter. It's more like a
Okay.
active
All
puzzle
right.
challenge.
All right. I've got another trick up my sleeve that I can try and do. Yeah. So I'm gonna call to Peach and say, "Get back! I'm gonna try something." And so I'm gonna go to the back of the worm.
You're right.
Yeah, I know. I have to touch it.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying I'm going to the back of the worm.
Okay.
In place of in place of Peach, and I'm gonna reach out and make contact with the worm.
So you see this hand stick out through the illusory worm as this hand comes in, touches it.
Well, I assume that the illusion is no longer effective because it's been fighting, right?
We'll find
Or-
out. The longer you keep it up, they'll find out.
Okay.
Major illusion.
I don't know if it is. Considering I just took it. Yeah, it's a concentration spell. So maybe I should just keep the illusion up for the time being. Can I like hold my action to see if it like breaks free and tries to come for me?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll do that.
All right. What's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna move back and cure some wounds.
Okay. I'll let you do that as you go back. You're like just rubbing your arms. yourself up. Tibbs, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna make another attack roll with an Eldritch Blast on it,
Okay.
and that will hit at 25.
Nice. Okay. Agent Peach, what are you doing?
I think I will use my last spell slot to cast Guiding Bolt on this thing.
Okay.
And it's a nat 20 again.
Whoa.
So 25. I mean, I guess damage doesn't matter, but
I'm actually gonna just tell you, how do you want to do this?
Ooh, yeah.
I want to shoot it right up its little weird butthole thing. As it goes to maybe reach through the illusion and goes to almost reach out to Cyrus, who's kind of readied his action, ready to close its weird butthole thing on it. It's just going to be this sheer radiant light shooting through this dark tunnel and blasting this thing.
That's awesome.
What I like to as that happens, there's a big flash of light, and as the light absorbs into this thing, the light disappears inside, and you just see, and the thing starts to slow down, and then just disappear into the stone. And
This is exactly what it makes me think of when you describe it that way. Just through the worm's mouth.
So Jim Jar's like, I don't know what you did back there, but fucking fantastic job, folks. We're, woo, that's a wild ride. Everybody okay? Everybody still on Trouser here? Trouser, how you? And he like kind of smacks the side, just gives him like a couple like the love taps. Everybody good?
Barely.
Yeah.
Need a rest for sure after this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you will get a rest. So you guys can take your long rest as the day proceeds. But I do need an adventure roll from someone else, D12, to see what happens the next day.
I'm afraid to roll anything today.
One. Give us that.
A D12?
Yeah. You guys are so lucky that you made all your strength saves, because this would have gone completely different if any of you got sucked into that thing.
So who's rolling the D12?
Go for
I'll
it.
roll. Thank
Go
you. I shouldn't be rolling these things. It's a 1.
Another worm.
The worm comes back.
Well, technically the worm would come back, but that's not fun.
You killed my father.
just you know what? Just reroll. Let's. I'll give you a reroll on that.
All right, thank you. We'll use a red dice because apparently green dice suck for Tyler. Okay, 7. That's a little
7.
more interesting. Lucky number 7, right?
Yeah.
Right? Lucky, maybe.
I don't think anything's lucky in this place.
No, except for nat 20s.
Yeah, apparently. I roll.
All right. So as you're going, I would actually say it would be. Is anybody trained in investigation, or like good at investigation?
Yeah, decent.
Proficient.
Yeah,
Not
proficient's
me.
fine.
Yep.
You're trained
+3.
if you're trained in investigation, like proficient in investigation. Can you roll me an investigation check?
21.
13.
13. Borg. Like Agent Peach kind of knows, but you get a real good sense, and I think also because your connection to animals, you're a little bit more in tune to this. But you get the feeling that something's not right with Trouser. Maybe like the journey that he's been on, he's been pushing pretty hard through. He might have eaten something that he shouldn't have, and you're noticing that like his pace seems to be picking up, and it's getting a little faster, and you kind of point that out to Jim Jar, and he's like, I don't know what it is, but Trouser slow. Whoa, slow down. It doesn't seem to be slowing down. So as this is going, I'm gonna ask you guys first. What do you guys do?
So he's careening like uncontrollably.
He's picking up pace through the tunnels, a little uncontrolled. Doesn't seem to be able to slow down.
Borg, can you talk to this thing and try and figure out what's going on with it?
Jim Jar calls out, "You gotta do something quick. There's a gap in the caverns up ahead, and if we don't slow him down and get the right path, we're gonna careen off this tunnel into a chasm here. We gotta act fast."
So I will touch the trouser.
Yeah.
And cast Beast Bond.
As you just hear Trouser. I need a voice for Trouser. I didn't think I'd have to do that. He goes like, "Oh, let's go! I'm there. Gotta go fast. Let's go!"
Gotta.
Gotta go back.
I'm gonna Trouser. Whoa, what's going on? No, don't need to go fast. We gotta go slow.
Those mushrooms were fucking amazing.
So I say, Jim Jars, does Trouser typically eat the mushrooms?
No, he shouldn't be eating mushrooms at all. I've got him on a steady diet of nuts and oats.
For a snake.
Jim Jar, what happens if Trouser eats the mushrooms? He might have.
Doesn't usually eat mushrooms. I don't know. It's never come up.
To you? Never come up? I think it's coming up.
Jeez. Well, God, you got to do something. You guys got to do something. And he's like trying to like, well, I'll try and keep him, or at least steer him. But unless you guys do something, I'm not gonna be able to hold on to him. And you just hear, woo, just fucking amped.
What like language, like is there like a different language that Borg is basically being able to speak to this thing in?
It's like parcel tongue.
Telepathic.
Is
that telepathic?
Would you be able to, like, if I asked you how to say a certain word in his language, would you be able to figure it out for me or no?
It's not. He's more communicating like feelings and such.
Oh, okay.
It's
Sorry,
not
I
like-
thought you guys were.
Well, it's like a dumb animal. Like it's not intelligent.
I'm gonna try something. I'm near the front, as previously stated. I'm gonna try taking my cloak and like covering his eyes to see if like not being able to see will make him slow.
All right, give me an animal handling check.
Oh, great. 14.
Okay, you cover
She
the
does
eyes.
that. Try to calm him at the same time.
It's not really slowing him down, and he's starting to like swerve, and the snake slams up against the side of one tunnel, slams up against the side, like you guys are flailing about. But the slamming on the side of the tunnel, that seems to be slowing him down a bit. Like his pace is going, but because he's zagging a bit, slowing down, giving you a little bit of time.
Okay, I'm gonna try and cast Sleep on Trouser.
All right.
Get him to sleep it off.
Okay. So roll me that cast sleep.
All right. Yeah. Because I need to. It's
Close that window and you'll be able to do it from.
nope.
Weird. Does it just happen?
Hold on. 2d8. That is. Wait. Yeah. So that is. Hold on.
All right, as the particles start to phase around this illuminated snake. How many hit points?
41.
41?
Murdered.
Yeah. I
How about
cast
you?
it at a high level because I don't know how strong this thing is.
Oh, okay, yeah. Does anybody here have less than 41 hit points?
No.
Well, we just had a long rest.
Yeah,
Yeah, we just had a long
you
rest.
guys
so-
should all be full hit points. I just need to know, does anybody here have less than 41 hit points?
I do,
You said-
technically.
Even
Currently,
after the long rest?
after the long rest, because you guys are all long rested.
Oh, after the long rest.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should be long rested.
Did you just sleep yourself?
You can select a creature, can't you? With sleep.
Yeah, well, I gotta figure out. I gotta start with who's lowest. The way it works is whoever's
Yeah.
lowest starts, and then we go from there. How many hit points do you have, Matt?
I have 39.
Okay, cool. So, luckily, you're fine. You're not going to go to sleep. As you see Trouser, and while you're communicating, Borg, you just hear like, "Huh? Oh no! Don't harshen the buzz, man. Oh." As it starts to drift, you start to slow, and the stake slides just to the edge of the precipice of this where the bridge is out. As the head starts to dangle, as you sit there, you guys are all fine, and you notice on top of the snake, you just see Jim Jar sleeping as well.
I'm going to check inside his bag. I'm checking
Check
inside his bag.
check his bag. Check his bag.
Check his bag.
Yeah, I think this motherfucker has all this shit.
Okay. So who's checking the bag?
Doctors.
Okay, so you
I almost held him.
What's
I
on his
almost cast
hands?
hold first on this guy to check, but I didn't want to anger him. But this works.
okay, so you stick your hand in the bag,
Yep.
reach around. Nothing seems to be in there.
No diamond?
I rip off his fake gloves or whatever the hell those things are. I try to take his gloves off.
Try to take his gloves off. You can't feel them.
Or, yeah, what?
You're reaching. You can't feel them.
Damn this bastard.
Can I read in thinking about the diamond that he showed us?
You pull out the diamond.
How did you?
For a bag of holding, you have to think about the item.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
I think Isa would know that. In addition to Kirsten.
You would
Can
think
you
I
think
would.
about one of your
Can,
items?
can I
I'm
think
gonna
of
think about my
yeah.
crossbow.
Crossbow comes out.
Okay.
God.
We take everything out.
Yeah, you
Dagger,
start
Before we wake up?
Yeah.
feeding frenzy as you all start reaching in, pulling out stuff. You're able to collect all of your gear, everything down to the last penny. Seems to have been in this giant bag of holding.
He's gonna wake up draped off the edge of this precipice by a rope.
Eric,
Yeah.
can I reach into it just thinking about gold?
Yeah, you can.
I just got a diamond.
So you reach in and you pulls out a gold coin.
Just one, man.
Do it
Can I try
again.
it again?
Pull out another one. I will say in the time that he's sleeping.
Think about a platinum.
Well,
I want that diamond. I really need that diamond.
The diamond that I took out? Grab your
Well-
own diamond.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to reach in looking for diamond. Specifically, I want 300 gold
So you pull out
worth of diamond.
you pull out another diamond.
How much is that going to be worth? Do you think?
300 gold diamond.
300 gold.
Perfect.
And
Yeah.
as
The more of
Borg
these
is,
we have, the better.
Borg is one gold piece at a time. Just pulling. Just
Yeah, I'm gonna.
just
Yeah,
digging it.
I want one of those diamonds too.
Upgrade the platinum for Christ's sake,
I
man.
know.
You grab a 300 piece diamond.
So,
Borg's
If
just
you have one of these on you and you die, I can bring you back within a minute of your death. So if everyone has one of these on them, we're good to go. Kind of.
I'm gonna
It's
say
just-
this is like blood donation. Like I'm giving it
Yeah.
to you for me. Earmark.
is there anything
Okay.
else that we think he might have? that we think.
Kind of like a map of the tunnels.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I don't know.
You reach in thinking about a map. No map comes out.
Mm.
I reach in thinking about the gloves.
No gloves.
We described him. He had
Now,
other
now,
stuff.
to be
so
fair,
we
you pull gloves out, but they're just mundane, regular brown gloves.
mean, I'll take them.
Yeah, he had an earring, a magical earring or something, right?
He's wearing his
Yeah.
earring.
That's good.
Yeah. Try and take that off.
Uncinch the earring. Yeah, you pull it off.
And
Yeah, I'm looking for like a really nice rapier.
Hey guys, can I take the bag off his belt?
You can if we don't mind him realizing, which he probably will anyway. The
Dude,
second
I mean-
just robbed him.
we're not going to
Well,
confront him. They stole our.
We re-robbed him. I was like,
We're going to be like,
It's
we have
good
all our
now.
gear.
It's
He's going
good.
to know. He's going to see the gear on us and be like, oh, you figured it out.
Okay, what kind of sword are you looking for?
what kind of storage am I looking for?
No,
Sword.
Because I
Kids
said
look for
rapier.
you have to
Uh,
be, like,
Is
specific.
there like a rapier that also does elemental damage?
Do you reach in, feeling around? You don't pull anything out, fortunately.
I'll go with my last one. Can I try to pull some keys out?
Yeah, you reach in, you pull out a single black key, like a long black, like a clock tower kind of old timey skeleton key.
Store that
Can I
for
reach
later.
in real quick just for like a healing potion?
You reach in, no healing potions.
Ah, bastard. Well, you know, getting that diamond, I'm happy. I've been meaning to get that for a while, so I'm a happy dwarf.
Okay. Anything else? He's starting to.
Well, we're going to grab the bag. I think he says he's going to take the bag.
He's just taking the bag off his belt.
Yeah, no, I said I'd take the bag. What do we want to do when he wakes up? Do we want to be gone or do we want to be here to confront him?
Yo,
He still
gone.
has his frickin'
Well,
snake.
yeah. So, do we trust him at all about his daughter and Gorthak? Like,
We don't
what
trust him, but we also don't know where we're going.
Yeah, that's
he
the
also
thing.
said the Gorgon fields weren't dangerous.
He like lured us there, right? Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Rob us.
Dangerous.
But then
Well-
he kept going. Like he was taking us somewhere. So
I'm gonna tie him up with the rope in the interim while he's still semi-asleep.
Yeah.
Can we-
He fit a gargantuan snake in the bag of holding?
Giant snake.
This is a big bag of holding.
The worm was bigger than the snake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the worm was gargantuan.
So
Do
he's
you want to try to put the snake back into the bag?
Yes. I do not want to have it awake.
This thing is really heavy. As you try to lift it up, none of you are able to kind of lift this thing. You have no idea how he was able to lift it up.
Sounds like we don't want to be here when he wakes up.
He's really strong.
Yep.
does he have anything in his clothing?
Oh, didn't he had something with divination magic? Was that his gloves or was that
The
the
earring.
what?
The earring that Agent Peach ripped off his
Oh,
ear.
okay. Oh, you remember that, eh?
Magic bag, gloves, gold, has a jacket made of metal? I want that.
Stealing the jacket off his back.
I swear to God, if we don't leave him naked.
Check
Do
off
we-
and check through his pockets.
Yeah, you can work through the pockets. Give me an investigation check.
Rolls. That is going to be 23.
23?
Yep.
Yeah, I think he earned it. So looking in his pocket, you find a small ring. It's made of silver with a reddish band wrapped around it. Almost like a titanium ring with an inset, almost made of red material. As you pull this ring out, Cyrus and Tibbs, if I'm not mistaken, you feel the rashes on your body start to flare up, start to burn a bit, start to grow.
Oh.
Start to grow just a little bit as this ring is presented, and as you kind of back away a little bit, it fades away. But you feel connection to it. Somewhat painful, somewhat intriguing.
Should we put that in the bag? I'm assuming I've like seen it come out and seen the response from these two.
Yeah, there's something off about that ring.
If I pocket it, you guys feel okay? Like if you can't see the ring?
You pocket it? No, they don't feel anything.
Okay. Well, keep it away from me.
Easily done.
As I put it in my pocket, I slip a finger through the ring. And I'm happy to flick the earring at whoever wants it.
I will take it as
Interesting. Sorry, let me read. Okay, let's keep going, and I'll come back to the ring as you do, because there's a lot to this. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. As you put the ring on, you can feel yourself slowly being pulled into its magic, and your sinuses start to clear up at the outset. You start to try and like take a breath, and it's almost like your lungs are closing in. You're not suffocating. In fact, you feel like you can breathe fine, but it's just tight. While you have this ring on, at least without attunement, you can breathe underwater. If you want to attune to the ring, then we'll see how deep this rabbit hole goes.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
As I said, I did tie up little man.
Okay. Yeah, he's tied up.
The snake's still asleep? I'm turning to you and saying, how long will that snake be asleep?
Not much longer.
Great.
Hold on. We'll check that. Yeah, it's not long. Should be any time now.
Borg, is there any chance you can wrestle control of the snake away from... I just don't remember his name. My memory is terrible.
Jimjar?
Jimjar, thank you.
Jimjar.
Unfortunately, it only lasts for 10 minutes.
That might be enough for us to get away. Just keep that in your back pocket.
Okay.
You did such a good job of it before. Somehow I sound condescending, but I did not mean it that way. But that fits with Isa.
All right, so we are sticking around for when he wakes up. We're not trying to leave. All right.
Well, because like I have no idea where we're going. Like, yeah, we're trying to go find this Gorthak guy, and then we're going to try to go get Gorthak to bring us to this guy's daughter, even though we've now gotten rid of him and like left him. I think we have to come to terms with the guy, or do we even trust that all that's going to happen, or is he's going to get us killed by Gorthak? So many questions. So many questions.
Could he just get us to Gorthak, but like not be involved, or like that feels like a later problem.
Yeah. For now, it's just like we're getting our stolen stuff back with a bit of interest.
2 people on watch every night.
Yes.
Seriously.
Oh, what am I doing? Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay,
I don't
so
know. It doesn't even
Alright.
scream.
unless you guys are gonna jump in, he's starting to rouse.
No, I think that's fine.
It's like what?
Yeah,
it's,
if he's.
it's an hour, right, for sleep?
I think it's less than that. I think it's a minute.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Oh wow, we robbed him fast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had to move
You-
fast.
You move fast as he like stirs to. What? Oh, I don't like this. Do I lose a bet? Hey, untie me. I'm trying to help you out here.
How are you now? 'Cause
Yeah.
It seems that you had a lot of our stuff.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Well, you know,
When you fell asleep, all of our stuff happened to fall
finders keepers, as they say.
out. Well, you didn't
Exactly.
find it.
Yep, find as keepers. That's right.
Yeah, I like
we
that.
also respect that.
That's the
Works for us.
law of the abyss, I guess.
I ever told you the name of our little group.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
We're called the Thieves Blight.
That's
We
not,
don't.
That's not ominous at all. But if you want to survive down here, you can't do that without me. So I'd suggest you let me go.
You've called us friend. How do we trust you now?
Because you have no other choice.
We could drop you off the edge of this cliff.
Go for it.
Do what?
I wanted
You
this
drop
as
him
part
off
of
the
it
edge of
so
the cliff.
hard.
He's very strong. He's very
Yes.
strong.
I
I
don't.
dislike thieves as much as the next person, except for maybe Agent Peach. But
Loving this interrogation
Yeah.
strategy.
even I think there has to be limits to what we can do here without help.
I'd listen to her, man. She's a loose cannon.
Oh no! Oh no!
You don't want to see what happened to the last
Maybe
crystal.
the rope's still tied to him, just as a
Whoa.
pull him back up. Try it again.
Okay, you push him down, pull him back up.
No, I don't actually. I was like, this was my inside thoughts. Listen, trust is earned, and you have already started in the negatives. Cross us again, and I will find a pit to bury you so deep you'll never be seen again.
There'll be nothing left to bury once I'm done with him.
Ooh.
Coming from our healer, dear God.
Well, you guys are fun. You guys are really fun. I think this is going to be an excellent partnership.
Mutual respect and all that.
Yeah, when in Rome.
Well, you know, as they say, finders keepers. So, well, it's rightfully yours.
All right.
Bag of holding, just
Where are we going to next?
Well,
Gorthok.
yeah, if we get past this and Trouser wakes up, we can probably make Gorthox by lunch tomorrow.
Great. Sounds good.
All right. Who wants to hop on my big snake?
All right.
You're lucky I love snakes.
Can you please untie me?
Is it necessary?
Yeah. If I need both hands to handle this serpent.
I think Issa is very
Commander,
capable of handling Trouser.
All right.
What?
You got two snakes.
She's
What is
got two
happening?
snakes.
All right. Let's go.
You don't watch him or anything? Is anyone gonna hang out with him? Like,
Well, yeah, we're getting on the snake with him. We're not going to just let him.
Yeah, but like, can Issa
Yeah.
drive?
for sure, but like dagger to his back situation, or like, because he could just steer us anywhere.
Issa, can you not drive? Steer? Snake?
I could steer, but I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, I think
We have to kind of trust him on this, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna have to trust him, but we'll keep a close eye.
I'm gonna be right behind him, uncomfortably close.
Okay. Okay. Well, if you untie him, grabs a hold of Trouser and looks to make sure all of you are on. He doesn't just take off without you. And
Can I tie him to me? Can I like connect us by the waist?
I love this.
Babe,
Yeah, you slide up behind him, and he's like, "All right," and just like ties him. And this little gnome is sitting kind of on your belly as you tie him to you, kicking and screaming. You guys take off, riding this big giant poisonous snake down this long and winding corridor. Now, since you've pulled all your stuff back as you go to sleep, I am going to ask, who's going to take watch if you're going to do that?
buddy system.
Yes.
2-person shifts. Maybe 3-person shifts. Who cares?
Well, but how many shifts are there for an evening?
3.
There are 3.
So
Yeah,
2-person.
buddy system.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So what do we roll for sleeping? No, I'm min-maxing. Never mind. Don't even answer it.
Oh. Yes.
Arbitrarily, I'm going to be Tibbs's buddy.
Okay.
Dwarves stick together.
First watch, Tibbs and
Take box.
Issa. Let's go. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
No pressure.
That's an 8.
You fall asleep.
All right.
Oh, fuck off.
Come on. Good night.
Are you shitting me?
Another one.
Which I was.
I would never fall asleep on watch.
Buddy system failed.
As the two of you fall,
Hi, Eric. I hope you know.
as the two of you fall asleep, the night proceeds. You all wake up, still riding Trouser. Jim Jar still tied to your belly, but you notice that he like sneers up at you. He's like, as they say, finders keeper, and you see the bag of holding still firmly placed on his belt. You have your gear. You kept all your stuff, but he reclaimed his bag of holding.
Do we get the diamond? Like, do we have all
Everything you
other
took
little
out
stuff?
of the bag is yours. He took the bag specifically itself.
Okay. Well,
That was
I
short-lived.
respect that. I respect that. I respect that.
Can't believe on the first. Okay, so as the day proceeds on, you guys, how's everybody doing? Just checking in.
Like real-life humans?
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll push on as you guys spend the rest of the day riding this snake. Jim Jar's like, okay, I love the whole front packing, Issa, but you're gonna probably want to untie me for this next part. As Gorthak has a certain decorum, and we probably should all stand properly all next to each other. I think he'll be a little weirded out by. This whole situation is just sticks his legs and arms out.
Yarn?
Yeah, baby Bjorn. He just sticks his arms out. This might not play well with Gorthak.
Can I have started attuning to the ring whenever I woke up?
Yeah, so you're just going for it, eh?
Yeah.
Throwing caution to the wind.
I like this group style.
Okay, so we'll explain the rest of it off camera, but essentially, you now have a bonus action in addition to your regular abilities. For a bonus action, you can rage.
Whoa.
Oh my god, that's really good.
Wait, a monk that can rage?
And,
That's terrifying.
and there's a few extra things that go along with it. There's a few extra things that goes along with it, but I need you to make a charisma saving throw as you attune to it.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's got to be a downside to this.
It'll be an 11.
You gain 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Oh, that's what we lost. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Permanently?
Yeah,
Or from
you
attuning?
get 1 rage a day.
Okay, but the exhaustion is permanent?
For today. So -1
Okay.
to all your rolls.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So with that, you guys approach. You see this chamber, stone chamber. There seems to be pooling of water as you approach. The 30 feet around you, this little bubble of light that you can kind of see. You haven't really been able to see a lot in this space because of how dark it is in your limited view. But you can tell that this room there's water flowing, and as you look down, it's almost like rust-colored or like murky red water flowing out. There's a couple of stepping stones that lead to what looks like a peninsula with this little creek wrapping around, like a bypass channel or an oxbow onto a pitch that seems to rise up and elevate. Standing at the far end of this pride rock-like stone, sitting amongst this moat of red water, stands a 20-foot tall boar with tusks both on its bottom and top jaw, crawling out, bolts of lightning kind of flickering off of its, just wrapping around like whiskers. The glowing blue eyes of this, and a one hoof comes down, and I'll show you a picture. Copy image. Make sure I send it to the right group. That's the wrong image. Crop image. Come on. No. One more time. There we go. This giant boar stands in front of you and says, "Oh, good to see you again, Jim Jar. You bring me tribute?"
Eric, would I know anything about this creature, like from a history standpoint?
Yeah. Nature check. Anybody else?
Nature?
Anybody else that's trained in nature can also do so. Not the druid. Okay. No proficiency.
I
in nature.
forget why I didn't get nature, but it's something I've been regretting the whole
love
time.
it.
Like, I want to change it, but it is what it is.
Love it.
15 on my nature check.
It's a big fucking boar.
Sure is.
And as he calls out, "You," and this is just echoing through the chamber as he cries out, "Jim Jar, you bring me tribute." And Jim Jar is like, looking at you guys. My liege, not really. I kindly submit to you these weary travelers looking for a favor, and I offer myself, as agreed upon by terms, that I will make payment on their request. So I offer them to you to have the floor. And what do you mean? And lightning blasts through the chamber. Angry. You see some of the rocks crackle. There's some vegetation that lights up and burns to ash. That seems to be just beyond the light spell, off in the distance in the darkness. With these crackles of light, you see little creatures kind of watching. You can't quite make it out because it's so quick, but you're just like, there's movement in there. As this boar stamps down, snorts out, this like acrid sulfuric smell fills the room. The red river around you starts to almost like pick up speed and flow in both directions. Basically, this is downstream of either direction. It's weird. What do you guys do?
It's his full title. Gorthek, the whatever.
The
Thunderbolt.
Thunderboar.
Thunderboar.
But
Gorthek.
it's got lightning. I haven't heard thunder yet, just lightning.
Mighty Thunderboar. We travelers come requesting a favor we hope you can grant, but do so with the most deference to your grace.
Okay.
Cyrus is like trying to hold it together.
Looks back. I'm killing it, guy. No. Cyrus, talker of Victorson.
What do you wish?
What do you wish?
We wish to be returned home on the material plane.
Well, he roars out, and the roar sounds like thunder. As it blasts through, you feel the space shake. Lightning crackles around. Jimjar, you know that is
To
beyond
do
me.
so, we hope to go to Jimjar's daughter's abode on this plane.
Give me a persuasion check.
How good are you at persuading people?
18.
The boar, looking past you all, looking at Jimjar. Do you... Are you okay with this? Are you okay if I send them to Steno? And Jimjar looks up. A deal's a deal, as they say. You know, as they say down here, and I can't break a deal. So, whatever the payment is, I will do so. And the boar reaches out. You know, I've always admired that earring of yours. If you give it to me, I will make this come true for them. And he reaches up, and he just notices, oh, fuck. And he looks at you guys in a panic. What do you guys do?
I will take the ring from my pocket and say, "This earring," and reach it out to the boar.
Consider it a deal. And the lightning tendril reaches out towards the ring. Unless you're going to hold back, it snatches it out of your hand, pulls it in towards it. The lightning carrying this thing. Jimjar is just like seething in fury. You guys want to say anything, do anything before I do this next little bit?
No.
How's Stefano spelled?
Yeah, I might. Can I try and I kind of want to run it through everyone, but should I try and command Jimja just to be silent?
Sure.
I don't know. I think there's a big enough power difference between the two of them. But
especially now.
Cool.
I turn to Jimjar and say, Stefano is your daughter.
Yeah.
Interesting.
As lightning reaches out from the boar, hitting each of you, you all disintegrate into a puff of ash and reappear somewhere new, somewhere different, somewhere dank, cave-like, a little bit warmer.
Dank in a good sense?
You know, it's moister. It's and like this it's more loamy soil than rock in this cave. And you hear a voice. Who goes there? And that's where we're gonna head tonight.
oh,
Is it a tentacle lady?